Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at whether you're going to end up with this person or not. Now, this person could be an ex, could be a new crush, an old crush even, and it could also be someone that you've been constantly going on and off with. Whatever person that you have in mind, put that intention for this person in this reading. And with this intention, pick a pile or multiple piles, whatever you are drawn to. Trust what you're drawn to, either one or several or maybe all of them. Whatever it is that you feel, and these will be your readings. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. I forgot to mention, this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Hi, pile number 1. So you've chosen this beautiful card. It seems so positive. This is what I'm channeling. Now let's see first what the message is. It says, love and respect yourself. And right away, I also notice, don't take anything personally. So at the moment, you may be a little bit sad, but there's a lot of green. And I think the first advice that you're getting from your reading is to not take things personally. Be patient, and I think things might work out very well for you, whether with this person or not, we'll find out. But the most important message, pile number 1, is that you have to respect yourself. No matter how much you like a person or how you see the qualities in them that you admire, respect yourself and put yourself first. If you do not like the behavior that they're displaying, don't accept any behavior that does not give you the self-respect that you deserve, even if you have a million excuses in your head to why they're doing what they're doing, and even if they have valid reasons to be behaving in a certain way, it's still no excuse to be treating you in a way that you do not deserve. And if we take a bad behavior once, we don't allow it ever again. We can understand someone slip off once, but if it continues to happen, this is something that you should never, or we all should never accept, no matter how much we love this person. So we love ourselves first, and we attract abundance towards us. And we really teach people how to treat us. We give them a lot of love. We give them pure, unconditional love, but at the same time, and we love them even when they're wrong, but we do not accept behavior that lacks respect. Okay, I don't know why I had to go off with this, but maybe some of you needed to hear this as part of the story somehow. Let's take a look at the other way around. It says, you are never responsible for the actions of others, but you are responsible for you. And there's an underline here with the word you, under the word you. If someone is not treating you with love and respect, it is a gift. If they walk away from you, exactly. If someone is not treating you with love and respect, it is a gift if they walk away from you. You may hurt for a while, but your heart will eventually heal. So pile number 1, it's very evident here that it's okay to love and admire and feel for the other people, but never lose focus of your self-respect and self-love. This way you'll be vibrating high, and you see how tall the green is. You'll get so much love and abundance if you vibrate in this frequency. Now, I'm quite curious what this reading is about now. So let's take a look at your tarot cards and see what this whole story is about, and whether you are going to end up with this person or not. So, is pile number 1 going to end up with the person that they have in mind? Will pile number 1 end up with the person the Chariot? I'm not taking reversals, by the way, just so you know. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I have been enjoying reading upright for a while. We'll get back to the reversals at some point. So you have the Chariot. So obviously, I can right away say that there is a huge possibility that yes, you will end up with the person that you want. But again, my eye now is very drawn to something in specific about this card, and that's the white and black horse. And this gives me two probabilities here, even though there is movement forward. You vibrate high, and this relationship will happen in a healthy way. You vibrate low and you're afraid to protect yourself and your self-worth while giving to the others around you, then it might go forward in a way that you may not like. So be careful with that, pile number one, and make sure that you're moving forward with this person or with whoever is coming into your life with self-respect first and foremost. And that might be one of the lessons that you needed to not learn, because I have a feeling here that you know it and that you act accordingly most of the time, if not all the time. But I think here there's a feeling of strong attraction, and it's an advice to not ever let go of that, and being careful to always hold on to yourself respect. Okay, why did I put this away? Fine, I'll just take another deck. Seems like it was meant to be. Okay, so will pile number one end up with the person that they have in mind? So let's see what you have. It seems like this deck is calling out for you in specific, because I had the intention of working with the other one. You have stress. You have healing. You have abundance. Very nice. You have trust, right under stress. Very, very interesting there. The duality we were talking about. We'll talk about it in a moment. Celebration. And guilt. Right. Okay, now let's pull out an oracle card for your reading. And since we have space here, I'm going to take one more Light Seer's Tarot card for you. What is that? Page of Swords. Interesting. Okie dokie. And like we just said, let me take out an oracle card to tie in the energy of this reading and get a clear answer to our question, even though it's quite clear, to be quite frank. But again, wizard, very nice. Okay, so pile number one, straight away I can tell you there is movement happening in your connection, for sure, whether you see it or not. But here's the thing, with the wizard card, it definitely gives us the message that actions taken now will yield powerful results. And that's the duality we were just talking about moments ago. So, pile number one, if you take the right actions towards loving yourself while giving abundance and love to the other person, then this is the direction your chariot is going to go towards, or your relationship will go towards. If you give to this person more than you give yourself, if you don't give yourself respect and give abundant respect to the other person because you're too understanding, this is the direction your chariot or your relationship will go towards. So you have to be very careful with that. And with the Page of Swords right under the chariot, again, it gives out the same message, that you have to have calculated actions. And by calculated, I'm not telling you to be fake or to overthink your actions and feel terrible about them and feel stressed, because you have a lot of stress here in your reading, and we'll talk about it in a moment. I'm telling you to act naturally and confidently, but at the same time wisely. Before you act straight away out of a trigger in order to give, which is your natural behavior with the people you love, give, understand, do whatever it takes for things to flourish. You need to take things slowly. Think before you move. So if your instinct is to say, okay, I understand. No, take your time. Before you speak and say that out, pause and think. Have the power of the wizard, because this is a card all about power and different elements of the card. And you have this power since the wizard came out. So use that power. Not everyone has this power like you, pile number one. This is wizard card. In case you don't know, the wizard is a Middle English word originating from the root wiz or wise, and it stems from the word wise. So you have a lot of wisdom, you have a lot of power in you. Pause and use it instead of being triggered to doing again what you usually do, which spirals into, spirals. It's either going to spiral into something good or spiral into something really bad. But your initial reaction sometimes spirals into stress, feeling guilt, feeling bad that they're not getting back to you, blaming yourself for not respecting yourself, for allowing people to do the things they do, and then you celebrate when they're nice to you, and then you feel bad when they're not there, and you go back and forth. And in order to cut this cycle, pile number one, you have to take calculated actions. Don't respond right away. Don't say, oh yes, I understand, or don't say, oh okay, we can do that. Pause before you do that and think. While you want to serve this other person, and I mean by serve, of course, serve their the stresses that they have in their lives, or be understanding towards them. Are you being understanding towards yourself as well, pile number one? Is this serving you too? So pause and think about you as well, because this is the trigger you need to fix in this connection. And before you talk and say okay or no, or let your fears guide you, trust that you will have the best thing. Vibrate high, because I promise you, you have the Chariot. Things will work out for you eventually, whether it's with this person or a similar, much better person. I don't know which one it is, but you will have a lot of abundance, I promise you, pile number one. You will have an amazing, balanced person. And we'll talk about that in a moment. But in order to manifest that in this relationship or the next, you have, and the lesson here, you have to respect yourself. Pause before you say things. Don't let things trigger you. Think, is it okay? Is it actually okay for this person to cancel for the second time? And while you might be understanding, you can say, okay, I understand, and I wish you, of course, all the best and luck, but you have just canceled some plans for me as well. And so I think it's best that the next time you make sure that you have your things well planned before you make things with me, so that I don't cancel my plans as well for nothing. And if they continue not to respect that and do the same thing, then pile number one, this is not a mature person that will make you happy, obviously. They have to prioritize you just like they prioritize their life. So don't take, I want to say crap, I'm sorry. Don't take any bad behavior from anyone, because you are the most important person in this. You're a loving person. You've given so much understanding to people, but you're not being fair to you. So are you a kind person this way, pile number one? Are you not important? Shouldn't you be kind to you? Aren't you a human being too? And kindness entails everyone, not just by picking who you should give it to. And you are the person who you should be giving first. That's how we evolve with our souls. And so in order for you to grow from this experience and heal from these triggers, you have to do the right thing for you as well. This way, you won't be questioning what's going on anymore. You won't be so stressed and feeling bad towards the actions that you take, overthinking and letting it eat you, because you know you've done the right thing. And if the result comes out good from doing the right thing, then this is the right mature person. If it doesn't, remember, well, you just lost someone who's really toxic for you, and you're meant to have something better. Remember this word? You are never responsible for the actions of others. Don't blame yourself, pile number one. If they don't act with respect towards you, don't blame yourself. but you are responsible for you. If someone is not treating you with love and respect, it is a gift if they walk away from you. Always remember this message. And one of two things are going to result from this message and from you adjusting this behavior. This relationship in specific, which is most probable for you, will move forward in the right direction, or it will move away because this wasn't meant for you, and you will get something that you equally admire and love very soon, pile number one, because there's movement energy here. It's either this person or not. Now, let's talk about your person here. I really do understand why you like this person. Right away, I see that this is a person full of many things that you love. I see that this is a person you're able to speak with, you enjoy your conversations with. They have a lot of intellectual conversations that you just love. You love spending time with this person, pile number one. And with purple, I remember amethyst. There is a lot of comfort and home that you feel with this person. There's a lot of rainbow energy when you're with them. I think you feel the happiest and you feel abundant, evergreen when you're with this person, pile number one. I think this person is very much your type, and is very attractive to you. And if you are a woman and attracted to men, then this is a man that is very attractive to you, very masculine. And if you're a man and you're attracted to a woman, this is a woman that is very feminine to you, and you are very much attracted to this person. And if you're attracted to the same sex, you are attracting exactly your type. Whatever it is, the person that you are attracted to, this is definitely your type. And I see why you're a bit worried here, why the stress and the guilt going back and forth. But never, pile number one, be afraid of losing something amazing, because then you're not trusting that the universe is going to give you something amazing. Trust that you will not have lost an amazing person if they are not respecting you. And trust that you are going to have something equally amazing but better for you if you let go of what is not respecting you. No matter how amazing they are, pile number one, if they don't love you back the same way, want to spend time with you the same way, respect you the same way, then they're not amazing after all, pile number one. They are truly not. So now let's talk about the phase after you adjust this behavior. If you do that, pile number one, I see you going through a phase of healing a very important part of yourself, becoming stronger. I see the heart chakra and the solar plexus opening up, making you a more loving person, receiving more abundance and love, and at the same time a stronger character in terms of this area of your life. And giving you more confidence. And the more you display confidence, remember that your person will admire you more. And if you respect yourself, you will allow the relationship to move towards the trust vibration. They will be very careful about giving you your respect and honoring you, that things will flow naturally, that this is what they will do. This is the only thing that the only way that they will behave with you naturally, and this is how they would want to behave with you. You'll make them tap into this energy. They will start to enjoy it, and there will be strong trust between both of you, and the relationship will be something that makes both of you really happy, something that both of you enjoy every single day. And this is the right way to take someone amazing that you truly admire into this sort of energy and into a truly healthy relationship. So pile number one, it was lovely doing this reading for you, and I wish you all the best of luck. If you would like to share and connect with me down in the comment section so we can connect with each other, which would be really fun. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about this. I would love to hear more from you. And if you've liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number two. So you've chosen this really interesting card. You have replaced fear with love. And it says, be impeccable with your word. Now, straight away, what I see here is that You might like this person a little bit, that it sometimes makes you afraid of maybe losing them, maybe not being in this connection with them. And your strong message here is to replace fear with love. Now, if you're afraid of something, even a little bit, it means that you're not accepting the results, pile number 2. And by that, I mean, if this person doesn't work out and doesn't be with you, it's okay. Don't be afraid, because it just means that it wasn't meant for you to have this person. And you shouldn't be afraid, because you should know that there is abundance, and you will definitely have the person that you want if you're vibrating in this energy. And so if you think in a place of love that you're going to receive whatever is amazing for you and nothing less, you are not going to be acting in a fearful way, vibrating, and your actions will show your fear, and it will really spoil things for you and will take power from you, pile number 2. So even though I don't see you've taken a lot of action here, but if you do have fear, it will show, pile number 2. And so when you're okay with whatever result will happen, this will be powerful, and it will draw whether this person or an amazing person into your life. So that's what I'll see right away. And again, with this reminds me of blueberries, and blueberries have a lot of antioxidants in them. Again, being immune to inflammation, or calming down your inflammation or your fears. Vibrate with this blue energy of calm, loving energy that is not afraid, that is abundant, that knows that you're going to have whatever is best for you. You're going to have what you want, pile number 2. So let's see what's on the other side of your card. It says, the human mind is like a fertile ground where seeds are continually being planted. When you are impeccable with your word, your mind is no longer fertile ground for the words that come from fear. Your mind is only fertile for the words that come from love. So here is what we're talking about here. If you vibrate and think of fearful thoughts, and you will constantly act accordingly, whether you realize it or not, because you've planted the seed. And if you plant a seed of being grateful, and believing 100% that you're going to get what is best, and if this person is giving you their best, respecting you, loving you, then you will attract them. If they're not, then you will attract something even better, pile number 2. And that's how the universe works, and that's why I can easily promise you with that, pile number 2. Okay, so now let's take a look at what's going on with this person, what's going on with this connection. And let's see if you're going to end up with this person or not. I see a lot of white, which is giving me a lot of pure energy, a lot of hope, a new beginning, an empty canvas that you can color yourself. So it looks like, pile number 2, that this relationship will go the way you and your actions and vibrations will take it. Very interesting pile here. Now let's see what your tarot cards have to say. Okay, so you have I'm not taking reversals, by the way. I haven't been taking it for a while. 9 of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment. So straight away, pile number 2, this is good news. It seems, as of the energies of today, it does look like you two will be together, if this is what you want. If this is not what you want, then you will have your wish fulfillment, and you're not going to be with this person. You have the Magician, pile number 2. The Magician is strong energy of creating with your hands, like we said, what you want. So whatever you vibrate out of you, love and self-respect, and standing up for your rights, and loving towards the other, and believing that you're going to get the best, this is exactly what you're going to get. I'm mind blown with your pile. I love what's happening here for you. You're attracting the best into your life, so make sure you vibrate in the right frequency during this time. You have the 2 of Pentacles. Let's put them all together and see what they're all saying. You have the 10 of Pentacles. Need I say more? Pile number 4, you have the Tree of Life here with the sacred geometry, and it's giving me this idea that this is going to be a long-term thing, just like the tree of life. I see a lot of abundance here. I see a lot of partnerships happening. I see a lot of harmony happening. Maybe both of you are actually going to end up at some point getting married, having children together if you want, creating a nice, loving home that is full of abundance. What a lovely card to receive in a reading of whether you're going to be ending up together or not. So we're starting off in the right foot here, pile number 2. So let's get to know more about this. Is pile number 2 going to end up with their person? Is pile number 2 going to end up with this person? I see a lot of fun energy, both of you enjoying your lives. I see tranquility. I see happiness and love for sure. But this needs to happen calmly, without fears, without worries, without going back and forth and worrying whether you're going to earth it or whether it's going to be a dream. Because this type of energy, the fearful energy, is what could stop all of this. You're manifesting with strength here. And whatever you put your attention to, pile number 2, is what is going to happen to you. Remember that and vibrate constantly with self-respect and love and believing that you're going to get your wish fulfilled, whether with this person or not. But your ending is very beautiful here, pile number 2. I'm so happy for you. Now let's take a look at what your Osho cards have to say. So you have the burden. I see you've been waiting for a very long time for this, pile number 2. Either with this specific person or in general, finding the right person for you. You are tired, my friend. You're done. But I see here with, oh my God, how did I forget such a famous animal name? What's wrong with me? And again, it's emphasizing mental tiredness. You're really tired. What's wrong with me? Okay, we're not going to waste time with that. So they're all about awakening. So it's time for things to rise and move forward for you, pile number 2. So it's no coincidence that you clicked on this reading. The rooster, I think. So anyways, so that's what you have here first. 6 is the number of love. It's happening, pile number 2. You've been really burdened by maybe your loneliness, by thinking too much of this situation, going back and forth, and you need to stop this energy. The second you stop this energy, it's going to move forward, pile number 2. Remember that. Your wish will happen when you learn the lesson to not be afraid, but to believe that you're going to have the best. Your person will in turn feel this vibration from you, even though they really see you're very confident here. They see that you can do it on your own, but still there is fear seeping and you are not realizing sometimes. So be careful with that and vibrate high all the time. When it's time for you to be a little bit afraid, don't let it get you ever. Vibrate with belief that you will get the right person. If they're not doing the right thing, they can go. So you have celebration, again, right under the magician. So yes, pile number 2, this is definitely going to be happening for you. You have sorrow under the 2 of Pentacles. So you vibrate high, you get this relationship and you enjoy it and you connect and it's your wish fulfillment. You go back and forth with worry, you might end up feeling sad and the universe will continue. See with the universe here? Sorry. It will continue to put you in this test until you've learned to vibrate and only accept what is right for you. You have letting go. The second you let go and believe that this is going to happen for you, this is a very strong message coming from you from the very beginning. And it seems for a lot of you, pile number 2, you needed to be reminded of that. Even though you know it because you're vibrating high with all of these blues. So always remember that. Sometimes, pile number 2, when it's right about to happen, you start getting worried that you might lose it. So don't, pile number 2. Because I've sensed from you that you're not afraid all the time to be quite frank with you. You actually have this mindset. But sometimes when it gets very close, you can tend to be a little bit worried. And this is where the test is. Right at this point, if they're not respecting you, or they're not putting in the same amount of effort, or you're worried, let it go. And understand that you will have the best. And the universe is looking out for you, pile number 2. You have 9 of cups, which is wish fulfillment. It will happen for you. The universe is conspiring to make you happy, pile number 2. So believe in that. Take this energy. You're being guided to not be afraid, vibrate high. And look, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, wish fulfillment, a happy life with this person. That is just really beautiful. Such a beautiful two key cards in their specific reading, pile number 2. So I think you yourself can see it right in the middle of your reading here. You have your advice. Be careful. If you keep going back and forth and being afraid of whether you're going to earth it or not, you're going to end up sad because you haven't learned your lesson, pile number 2. If you let it go, you will have exactly what you want. And it seems like this is not any regular relationship, pile number 2. It seems like it's going to be a very successful one. A relationship that is full of love, abundance from the universe. I think both of you will enjoy a lot of material wealth, a lot of traveling, a lot of nice experiences, a lot of healthy relationships in terms of both of you, the people around you, and maybe with your children if you decide to have some in the future. And I think your children are going to be very happy, or your pets if you don't want children, or maybe both. It's all your decision. And it looks like you're going to be the beginning of a new family tree here that is going to create generations. It's like you're reversing your ancestral karma. Oh, creating a new generation of happy families to come from your root. Pile number 2. Isn't this amazing? Now, you know what? I'm quite curious about finding out more about your person. So let's do that. Oh, I forgot to pull out an oracle card for you. Maybe this is what it was for. Finding more about your person that you're going to create this legacy with. What? The High Priestess? The High Priest? Oh my God, do I need to say more? So pile number 1. The High Priest is a very mature, authoritative figure, because the High Priest is always right next to the High Priestess, assisting the High Priestess during ceremonies when needed. And I see that this is an equal counterpart here. I see why you like this person, why it's going to work out so well for you. As per the energies of today, of course. If you both vibrate high, this is what's going to happen. And I see that you are a very mature person. You don't like just about anyone. And most of the people that are attracted to you are immature and you don't like them. And you're very okay with letting go. And this is why we said you already have this energy. And now that you have an equal counterpart, you kind of get a little bit worried about losing them because they are what you want, pile number 2. So don't be afraid. If you're meant to have this person, if they don't give back to you, then they're not this High Priest we're talking about. But you're meant to be with a High Priest, pile number 2, who is very wise, all-knowing, knows how to deal with you in a mature way. This is a person you can rely on, that is responsible. They can rely on you, and you can rely on them. And both of you are wearing white. Did you notice that, pile number 2? And I see that both of you are two honest people, two mature people who are ready, who are balanced, that are not coming with a lot of baggage. Both of you have worked so hard on yourself and are ready to fly and create a healthy legacy. That's why. So both of you are coming in with a white canvas. Remember when we said that in the very beginning? Ready to draw your life together, unaffected by old stories and old experiences that happened to both of you, because both of you are very strong beings that worked on themselves, that are balanced, and are ready to come in, step in, and enjoy your life. Not blame each other, hate on each other, fight with each other, cry about your old experiences and blame them on each other. All this toxic behavior, whether people are aware that they're toxic, and I don't blame them because people have been through a lot. But I see you're quite lucky because you've worked so much on yourselves, and now you have your emotions on your sleeve, but in a mature way. You're not going to let anyone spoil that white canvas for you. You've learned to color it in white over and over, and you've learned to keep, you're wearing it, both of you. You've learned to keep that white canvas, own it, be part of you. And again, this person is holding a big coin here. It's a shield and a big coin, again, showing me that there's a lot of abundance in both of your lives. And you're wearing blueberries again, which is a very rare fruit now that has a lot of flavonoids. And flavonoids are are not abundant anymore because we've played so much with the plants over the centuries. I don't want to get into that, but it's one of the remaining fruits that has a lot of polyphenols. And again, it shows that you are going to be uniquely abundant, both of you. And you're going to be creating a lot of wealth and a happy life for both of you. I'm so happy for you, pile number 2. I can really see you're a very unique person. You have a very unique story. And I would love to connect with you in the comment section. Say hi, you know? So if you'd like to connect with me, tell me a little bit about it. I would love to hear from you. And if you've liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. So you've chosen a very interesting card. It says, surrender and let go of the past. And interestingly, with the specific card, there are 2 birds kind of talking to each other and reconciling. And I see you very clearly being quite worried about this reconciliation. You're not sure if this person has truly changed or not. And if this is not a person from the past, then this definitely tells me, pile number 3, that this has been, you have had so many bad experiences in the past that now you're quite worried about whether this person that you like will be up to your standards and on par to what you believe you should have or not. Now, I'll surprise you here because I see a lot of hearts that are depicted in this card that are not showing, meaning that you can't see it. They're not clear unless you have a good look at them. So I see a lot of hands doing a heart. Let me show that to you. Do you see pile number 3? This shows me right away that you do not see that you were actually about to receive a very good relationship happening to you. Whether it's with this person you're asking about or another person, we'll find out. But you are going to receive something amazing. And you're very stressed. And you need to let go of this worry. I do understand pile number 3 touching your energy of how bad it was in the past for a lot of you. I see your worry. But I also see a message saying to let go of the past. Things will change, and don't assume that it's going to be bad for you, because actually it's not. This person has purple hair, reminding me of the amethyst, reminding me of tranquility, reminding me of being calm. And if you vibrate in this energy of tranquility and calm, you are going to attract the right thing to you. Don't assume that you're not going to get it. You are going to get it, and it's only when you vibrate in this energy that you're going to start seeing these hearts. I bet you, pile number 3, some of you, when I was showing you these hearts, you were like, I don't know. You have to change this way of thinking, pile number 3. And once you change it, you will see things changing in your life. So let's see what it has on the other side of your card. It says, whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully alive in the moment. Letting go of the past means that you can enjoy the dream that is happening right now. So what I see straight away is that whatever happened to you in the past is in the past. It happened to you for a reason. It happened so that you can grow into a more mature person, letting go of some naive thoughts. Maybe you were too expecting sometimes, and now you realize where is the right balance of give and take. Maybe you have the tendency to sometimes fantasize and expect too much. So here the advice is to curb your unrealistic fantasies. Don't let it drive you and let you be disappointed in the end, so that you can step into reality. And so don't fantasize too much. There's a lot of fantasizing happening here and a lot of high expectations. And listen, now here we need to talk. I'm not telling you to not expect the best for yourself. I'm telling you to expect the best for yourself regardless of who this person is. So high expectations needs to come with acceptance. Accepting that this might not happen right now, or it might happen right now. So don't be too attached to the materialistic things of what you're supposed to get. So if this person, don't be too attached to the person and think that this is the person that's going to give you. It might very well be, and it might not be. And the energy that you need to let go of is letting go of the past, letting go of being attached to the future. And this way you have high vibrations, believing that you're going to get the best and being in the right balance. Now, if this person acts in the right way, you're going to love them. Welcome to your new beautiful life, because you are an amazing person. I can feel your energy, and I'm sure the cards are going to show it for me right now. You have the amethyst on your head, showing crown chakra being very activated. Very wise, loving person here. Now, don't let your past dictate your future, pile number 3. Make sure that you vibrate high to attract this love that is supposed to come for you. It's clouded now. Only when you believe it, you will attract it. And so you're going to get something good. And you have to let go of fear of the past, fear of repeating the past, being attached. Attachment is a key thing here as well. You're afraid because you attach your hope to the new person. There's a lot of fantasies here. Don't do that, pile number 3. Your advice here is to self-discipline, to have some strong self-discipline about not fantasizing. Expect the best, enjoy the now, live in the now. Don't fantasize about what's going to happen in the future. Expect the best. And don't put a name and a face when you're meditating on having the best in your life, so that you don't create attachment. So expect and meditate and vibrate high, and accept if this person that you're reading about is the right person, you will have them effortlessly. Pile number 3. If they're not meant to be and they're giving you a hard time, let them go. Now let's take a look at your reading, because this is starting to look super interesting here. I'm wondering what this is all about. So, for pile number 3, are they going to connect with the person that they have in mind? Let's go one more time. Will pile number 3 connect with the person that they have in mind? Will pile number 3 be with the person that they have in mind? Right, now let's take a look. Oh, we'll take the other one right now. I'm not taking reversals, by the way. Ace of Wands, right? It's looking good already. See, it's all in your head. Do you see pile number 3? It will all start in your head. Now, instead of worrying too much about the past, let it ignite effortlessly from you. Pile number 3. So, you have the Ace of Wands, 10 of Cups. Now, if you don't want to continue this reading, I wouldn't blame you, but I would advise you to, because we want to know more about this relationship, and I would love to have you. I love your energy, pile number 3. Okay, so let's take a look at your cards. 8 of Wands, things are going to be happening very fast for you, and this is why you need to have the right vibrations. Pile number 3, don't worry. This is why you need to surrender and let go of the past, because believe it or not, it seems like this connection is going to be something very different. Pile number 3. The world? Oh my god. What is going on with your cards, pile number 3? Now, who are you? I don't know what's up with that. I have very special, unique people who have very unique cards coming out in their specific readings. What can I say? Wow. It seems like you've worked a lot on yourself. And that's the last thing you need to believe now. Since you have, that's why you have purple hair. You are a highly ascended person, a highly wise person, a highly wise soul, pile number 3, who has worked so much on themselves that it's now time to receive. You're the whole package to the person you are requiring about, and they are dreaming of a life with you, and so are you, pile number 3. You're just afraid to believe it. And I'm asking you to, of course, use your discernment, because these are the energies of today. They might change tomorrow. It's all in our hands, both you and the other person. And so keep vibrating high, and I think they will keep being because they really like you, being the good person that they are. And I think very soon, pile number 3, you're the only pile here who's showing me strong movement. No, actually, pile number 1 as well. Okay, sorry about that. Who's showing me very strong movement happening towards something amazing. So they see you, like I said, as the whole package. You will be their whole world, and I see it's going to be equal for you. They are going to be your whole world as well. So together, you're going to have the energy to work, do the best for yourselves, create a separate happy world but is united at the same time, pile number 3. So I see both of you are two individual people who have their own worlds, who have a lot of dreams, have a lot of manifestation powers, are very unique person, and you're worried because you kind of really like this, pile number 3, and you're worried about letting it go, about it not happening for you, just like it turned out to be bad sometimes in the past. So your advice here is very clear. Don't worry. Use your discernment, because energies change every day. But don't let the bad experiences taint your energy, and allowing you to attract bad things instead of attract good things. Okay, so let me use now. Oh, this came out, so I'm going to use that. Now let me use the Osho tarot deck to get to know more about this relationship. So you have the 10 of Wands here. It's the end of your cycle, pile number 3. It's the end of this long journey of you finding the right match. It's the end of the card here. They're about to move their homes into something amazing. A new home. Instead of being their own home alone, I feel a new home is happening for you, because you've learned to be your own home first, pile number 3. So is pile number 2 going to end up with this person that they have in mind? I love your reading, pile number 3. I wish you all the best of luck, and let me know more about it in the comment section. What's going on here? You have suppression here. You're very worried, and this is the energy that is going to stop this from happening. And I know this will happen for you, pile number 3. You need to stop the negative thoughts in your head that are tainting what you're supposed to have. I'm not telling you to be attached to this person, but vibrate high and know you're going to get the best. You deserve it, and you will have it. And that's the sort of vibration you should have. Once you let go of this, things are going to move very quickly for you. I see here with the Ace of Wands, crying, but dried up tears at the same time. So now this is the end of your tears. It's done. Pile number 3, it's a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. A new passionate beginning. Again, with the Eight of Wands. Fast movement with a lot of passion. And I think you kind of know it, pile number 3. The Source, right under the Eight of Wands. So if this is written for you, obviously you're meant to be with this person. And I'm sorry if you hate the word soulmate, twin flame. I'm very sorry. I don't mean to irritate you. If you don't believe in them, don't take my words for it. But it does seem to me that it's written. Let's not give any labels, but it really does look like this is something that is written for you to have. Pile number 3. It's written in the stars. The sun is the source of life, and I think it's really going to ignite a lot of life and passion and love. And we keep talking about fire being passion, but you're getting it from the source. It's going to be a very passionate, loving relationship that is going to ignite hope in you, pile number 3, rather than worry. And it's right next to suppression. Release your fears. Don't suppress your fears. Acknowledge that things may not go well, but accept them at the same time. You see? Because whether it's with this person or another person, this is your future, pile number 3. And I'm very happy for you. Comparison. Oh, let's talk about that, pile number 3. So, with comparison here, I see another thing here. So, pile number 3, part of your past could have been with partners that may not have been very faithful to you, that might have given you bad promises, like promises that they didn't achieve. They could have promised you the world, they could have promised you a smooth ride, but given you a very rough one. For some of you, they might have cheated, compared right in front of your eyes, you with other men or women. So that could be part of it for you. That's creating a lot of worries here. And pile number 3, you have been with toxic people who weren't mature. Now you have grown. You've learned who you are. And if there are some worries about imperfections that you may have, don't ever put your self-worth on these imperfections. Because the right person, pile number 3, has to love you exactly the way you are, with your imperfections now. And if they don't, they're not the right person for you. You don't need to worry. If you start feeling like this person is not respecting you, you let them go. Now, I can see another, because you're very wise here. Your worry is that maybe sometime during the relationship, after you've built a lot, you start realizing this pattern. Now, pile number 3, I need to remind you to accept. Yes, this could happen to you, pile number 3. It means it was part of your evolutionary process. It means that this person had to come in to serve you one way or the other. And so I invite you to not be afraid and let it go. Accept that there may be bad experiences that could happen, and accept as well and believe that it could not happen at all and that you will have a great relationship. Accept that you can put so much and then this person wouldn't be good. But at the same time, believe that you won't. Do you see the duality we're talking about here? And if we're looking at your cards and the energies of today, pile number 3, I can confidently tell you that it looks like a very fruitful, very hopeful beginning for you, pile number 3. Now let's take a look from your oracle cards what this person is going to be like with you. Let's get to know more about them for you. So for pile number 3, who is this person that they're inquiring about? Oh, well, this card is quite confident. So, oh my god, pile number 3. You have the silver bow. Mind blown, I'm sorry. This is a card of love. This is a card of good luck, of abundance happening in your life. And it's also abundance and good luck in love. So, pile number 2, I loved your reading. I can see from your cards a confirmation that this is going to be a great relationship that you're inquiring about. But again, expect the best, whether this from this person or from another person, and that's the energy that you should have. I think I've said it enough, but I felt called to repeat this message for you. Pile number 3, I expect the best for you. I wish you all the best of luck. I would love to connect with you in the comment section, so please tell me Sorry about that. So I see, I would love to connect with you down in the comment section. I would love to get more about your story. You're a very unique person. And thank you for watching this reading. And if you've liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. So something super interesting happened in your pile. While I was shuffling your cards, getting ready for this reading for you, these two popped up pew, like that. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. And I thought it was so interesting because it was totally related to your reading. And I felt like they fell down for your pile. And it was so... interesting that cards would pop up before the reading, because I think these were three were meant to be read together. So your main card says, assume nothing. You have an evergreen land here. So there's a lot of abundance happening to you in the coming period, pile number 4. So interesting. And the card's message is very clear, that you should not assume anything. So here's the advice for you, pile number 3. I see as well that there's a lot of abundance about to happen for you. You are going to be loaded with so much happiness and so much things in all areas of your life changing. Now, in order not to hinder this energy from happening to you, you need to not assume specific things happening. Don't assume that this specific job, for example, will give you the abundance that you want. Don't assume that this specific person will give you the abundance that you want. So hold on to the energy of receiving without being attached to something in specific. I see pile number 4, something so weird here for you. You in specific, you're here to ask about whether you're going to connect with this person and money comes up for you. I don't know how this is connected, maybe you know, but what I do know is that there's a new beginning in terms of love for you, but there's also a new beginning in terms of money for you. And I think the universe interrupted me here because it really wants you to know with your evergreen here that things are going to change completely for you, pile number 4, in terms of finances and in terms of love. And I'm so happy for you, pile number 4. Let's see. I see here, before we read the other side of the card, I see here that this is something that you've been dreaming about for so long, and it seemed a little bit far away, but now it's coming very near to you. This abundance in both areas. And with the pig, it's a symbol of very good fortune and very good luck. So it's right about to happen for you. If you're coming from pile number 3, I see you. You have your symbol here again. So hi, pile number 3, first and foremost. You have your love symbol here, and it's telling you to believe. Sorry about that, pile number 4. Getting back to your reading. Let's see what your card says on the other side, because I'm impressed with the amount of abundance. And the message I'm getting from this abundance is it's going to be so rooted, and it's going to be so big that you will not believe it, pile number 4. You really will not believe that you deserve all this abundance and that you can have all of this. And while part of you knew it, being it and living in it is going to really surprise you, pile number 4. And when this happens very soon, remember this reading, pile number 4. So it says on the other side, in any kind of relationship, we can make the assumption. Can you see? Let me make sure you can see. Sorry about that. In any kind of relationship, we can make the assumption that others know what we think, and we don't have to say what we want. We assume they are going to do what we want because they know us so well. If they don't do what we want, we feel hurt and think, how could you do that? You should know. So I'm not taking this message quite literally for you, to be quite frank with you, pile number 4, although it could resonate with some of you. What I truly see here is that you should expect abundance, but not being specific with who you should tag this abundance to. You shouldn't tag your coming abundance and be attached to a specific job or a specific business or a specific person. Keep trying, keep working, and you are going to have something that no one could dream about in such a short time. The cards never lie. Maybe things are postponed. Maybe they come out in a lighter energy than it is, whatever it is. But for you, you see the proportions here in order to understand the energies of the card and understand the symbology behind it. If this is your ratio, there are so many faces of your ratio here, showing me that this is going to be something very big than what you are used to in terms of both relationship and in terms of your finances. And that's really interesting. I'm going to put these two cards here since they fell out. I need to check the camera and make sure you can see everything with me. Yes. Okay. Now, let me take your oracle card first. You're a very unique reading. I'm changing the way I'm doing things here. So let's see. Is pile number 4 going to end up with the person that they have in mind? Now, since we know how amazing things are going to be, let's see if it's going to be with this specific person. Mirror. It goes hand in hand with not assuming things. Oh my God. Listen, pile number 4. With the mirror here, some mirrors, they reflect things. Sorry, I need to look out for my dog. 1 second. Pile number 4. You will not believe this. Remember when I said you are going to see something that you haven't you wouldn't have imagined happen to you? Do you know what just happened to me? Right now, right this second when the door knocked, I've just received my niece, which I haven't seen in 4 years because there were some troubles, and I just got to see her now. And I told you were going to see something, a huge blessing happening in your life very soon. And that's a big sign, me seeing something amazing. And we got the mirror. So what I just received is a reflection of what you're going to receive. Pile number 4. You're going to get something humongous that you would not have expected in a million years, just like I'm not expecting it. And I'm just mind blown. And that's the sort of energy that you're going to get as well. So you're going to get a partner and a sort of finances that you're not going to believe. And let me get my niece to say hi with her hands. 1 second. Come on, say hi to them.
Hi.
Hi. 1 second, pile number 4. Okay, I'm just so excited. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is the sort of energy that you're going to have. Something that you will not believe. I think this is the best pile that ever happened in my channel. If you've clicked on this pile, you are getting abundance, pile number 4, that you will not have expected. And is it going to be with this person or not? Now, here's the message. If there's a mask, so I think the universe is not going to tell us for sure if it's with this person or not, but it's something that is going to crack your heart open, is going to be so passionate and so amazing. And we might even discover through the reading whether this is something that you are going to have or not. But here is something that I can tell you with the mirror, pile number 4. It's all about perceptions. So if you really think without being attached, if you have this innate feeling deep inside you that knows that you're going to be with this person, then your perception is right. This is what the mirror says. It talks about perceptions, whether they're correct or not. And if you have this perception, then you're right. If you kind of feel that this may not be the right person, they're not behaving in the right way, then you are also correct. And this is the message of the mirror. Now, it says that it's in you. You kind of know, pile number 3. How am I going to... This is a weird reading. Yeah, I'm just going to put it here. Okay. Pile number 4, if you're pile number 4, please leave a comment down below and let me know who you are, because it seems like you're a very unique person who brought me abundance along with the energy of your reading. So thank you. Please stick around with my channel, because I feel with your abundance energy, you're going to be abundant and you're going to give me the abundance. And I would love to high five with you in the comment section to both of us connect in this moment of abundance. Who are you? I don't know. Pile number 4. Okay, so let's see. Is pile number 4 going to connect with the person they're reading about? They're having this reading about. So you have 8 of Wands. You have the Moon. So there's a lot of action happening with this person. Now let's see what kind of action here. And you have the 3 of Cups. Ooh, very interesting. Now, before we jump into conclusions, let's take a look at your Osho cards and see what they have to say, so that we pull this reading nicely together. This very unique reading that I will never forget in my life. Okay, so let's see what you have here. You have morality. You have ripeness right under 8 of Wands. Oh my God. You have stress under the Moon. And you have success. 2 successes right under each other. I don't know what to tell you, pile number 4. So listen, here's your message with this specific person, pile number 4. It looks like this person has to adjust some things themselves. So if these are the energies of today, you're getting abundance nonetheless, whether it's with the person, this person, or another person. It's the person that's going to vibrate with your level of abundance. And I don't know who you are, pile number 4, with this type of abundance. So if this person is able to reflect your kind of energy soon, and it does look like there is a high probability for that to happen, this will come into fruition and you will be with this person. There's duality here, Moon and 3 Cups, because it seems like it's in their hands. And we cannot interfere with people's willpower. We only read the energies of today. But it looks like it's very high probability. And don't assume if it's going to be with this person or not. It could be very well with this person or not. But whatever it is, I congratulate you for the amount of abundance and the love that you're going to get very soon. You're going to be so deep down into your emotions, so madly in love, both of you, that you will not have imagined a world full of love and happiness this way. What I see here with the specific person that you are inquiring about, that they have a lot of potential, because there's a bubble that they're standing on that looks like the ripeness with the card next to it. And this shows me that it's up to them. Will they keep growing and giving you the respect that you deserve, because you deserve nothing more and you're vibrating high? Will they be able to adjust themselves, because it seems they're in this phase of being stuck here? It shows me that they're self-disciplining themselves very hard to be a good person, to vibrate high, to be an honest person. If they keep it up, this is the person you're going to end up with. If they don't, which could happen at any second, you're going to end up with someone else. And this is why the message of the card is so clear, that you are going to have abundance, and that you should not assume it and tag it to a specific person or a specific business. Pile number 4, your reading has been super unique. I would love to connect with you, like I said, but the warning here is that if you tag it to a certain person or a certain business, you will be stressed and you will lose this high vibration. And God, do I want you to keep it. Don't stress out. Don't get attached to a certain person. Vibrate high. I'm telling you, you're going to receive something amazing. Thank you for letting me receive mine. And don't stress about it. I'm going to, for the first time, flip your card. I don't want to see this card for you. And I only expect amazement for you, because I have so much faith that you're only going to vibrate high and that you are going to receive something amazing. Is it with this person or not? Unfortunately, you're the only reading that is not showing it clearly. that much, because it's up to this person, it's in their hands. And you are going to receive a new life that you did not imagine. Pile number 4, I love you, and I seriously would love to connect with you. If you've liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!